everyone. This is Callie Teegardin. I am on with our Affiliate of the Year, Gayle Zientek. Gayle, thanks for joining me today. I know you're coming live out of California.
Out of California. I'm at my mom's house, and I was just sitting out on the patio, and it's, in the morning, and it's a little warm, Callie, so I came into the air conditioning, and you're in England.
I am in England.
You're finally back with your husband for a little party time and togetherness, and we were just talking about technology and the gift technology is today that we can be connected like right now. What time is it where you're at right now?
It is 5:20 in the afternoon.
And it's
almost
what?
Happy hour.
8:20 or 9:20 in the morning here in California. So it's crazy, but here we are, and we're excited to share some good news with our affiliates out there who are looking to make some money with SendOutCards, right?
Yeah, I know. We are a couple weeks back from convention now, and since we've launched the new system packages, everyone's been asking me, and I know you and I have had this conversation about an action plan. What do I need to do to make money and send out cards? And so we talked about coming together and putting together a training, and so here we are.
Here we are.
So
you've been working really diligently on this action plan, Callie, and you just shared it with me, and I'm like, wow, we have got to share this with the field. People get on board, get excited about what you have. There's a plan for everybody. If you want to make an extra $500 a month, if you want to make an extra $5,000 a month or even more, there's opportunity. And Callie, in like the masterful minds that she has put this down on paper. So after today, there's no excuses for you to not put an action plan together to get things going.
Exactly. And I want to give a big shout out to my team. I ran this training by them a couple weeks ago to get some feedback, and they're going to see the new version. And we were laughing. I was showed Gayle my first slides, and they were kind of ugly and blue and purple. And so we've updated it because we knew that we wanted to share this with everyone. And so we're going to go through this today. Love having Gayle on here, right? Our Affiliate of the Year, senior executive in the company. She's going to share some ideas. I'm going to go through the training, but we're going to talk through it the whole time. And I want you guys to learn from her as well. So Gayle, you ready to go into the PowerPoint and the training?
And absolutely, Callie. And let's not forget the Affiliate of the Year runner-up, Miss Callie Teegardin, also a senior executive and a rock star, building her business while she's traveling the world. So let's show them how it's done, Cal.
Let's do that. So this is our action plan training. So creating activity, Gayle, that is really one of the most important, the important thing that we do in this business. And so what does that mean? Send, schedule, show, SSS for short. And I know you are a master of this.
Well, and it really is quite that simple. And we're going to share with you habits that if you put these into practice and do them on a daily basis, you're going to have success. There's no excuse for not. So thank you, Jordan Adler, for our Eagle distributor, for sharing this SSS. And
Right.
Let's get into it, Cal.
It makes it so simple. So what is SSS? The first is send, right? You want to send 1 to 5 cards daily. You want to be a product of the product of SendOutCards. I know, Gayle, I have people come to me all the time who want to get restarted in their SendOutCards business. And my first question is, how many cards did you send in the last 2 weeks? And if that answer is less than like 40, I'm like, first job, you need to go send 3 cards a day. It's so important for us to be using the system. It teaches us the system. It creates gratitude. It gives us the give mentality. It also creates happiness and joy in other people's lives receiving the cards. And not everyone's going to tell you they received the card. Not everyone's going to ask you how they did it, but a few will. I was that girl. When I got that first card, I flipped over the back and said, how did she do this? So I know you're an amazing card sender. I already got, you're on my card list. I haven't sent it yet, but I did got an amazing one from you.
Well, it's what we do. We celebrate each other on a daily basis, right?
Yes, that is what we do. So send 1 to 5 cards daily. Schedule. right? This is so important. And I think most people think schedule, oh, I just need to schedule an appointment to show send out cards. Well, schedule is more than that. It's about following up with people, right? Schedule follow up with people. Some people, when they see send out cards, they're not going to join right away. They need 3 to 5 exposures, or timing's not right. I've had people come back a year, 3 years, 5 years later and say, okay, I'm ready to join. And then you also want to build time in your calendar and for your sock business. And Gayle, I know you've got your real estate business, you've got your coaching business. How important is it for you to schedule time in your calendar?
It's extremely important. And, and here's the most important thing is to be the product of the product and to show who you are in the habits and the activities. Have your audio match your video. I had a guy that he says, okay, he saw something someone posted, and then he said, okay, it's been 3+ years since Gayle showed send out cards to me, so now it's time to finally kick in and do it. So that's the results of being who you are and staying in the game. So sometimes it takes time on task to develop your skill set, but don't quit. And scheduling it in your calendar, many of you have other jobs, so you might be limited with your time. But if you put it in your calendar, okay, from 5 o'clock to 6 or from 6 to 7 p.m. every day, I'm going to send cards, I'm going to touch base with one person, and I'm going to ask the questions. So it is extremely important to block that time.
Right, and I think that what you and I both travel quite a bit these days. And so even though I'm in England and Ireland this week, I'm still blocking time in my calendar every morning to send my cards, to do my follow-up, to schedule time. I have meetings as well this week. It's kind of weird with the time difference, but it's that commitment, that activity of scheduling and taking time that has allowed us to create the business that we have created.
Absolutely.
So, and then the third S is show, right? This one's so important as well. You want to show by, people always ask me, how do you show send out cards to others? It's simple. I'm going to stop and tell them my story, right? This is why I got started in my business. If you haven't heard of that, if you go listen to one of my webinars every week that I do, I always share my story in that. You want to show someone how to send a card. If I'm live in person with them, I'm going to show them on my smartphone. If I'm on my computer and we're doing a Zoom call, I'm either going to show them from my phone. I finally figured out how to mirror that. But I will tell you, I just figured that out last week. So before that, I was showing them on the computer. So either way, you want to show them how to send a card. You want to share the ways to get started, and then you want to ask them to join you, right? Gayle, next obvious step, let's get you started. If she says I'm not ready, then you can use our different follow-up tools. Stay in touch with cards, add them to Wise Sock, add them to Appreciation Pal. There's all kinds of things. Gayle, anything to add in the showing or in the follow-up piece there?
Well, last night I got a message on Facebook from someone I've known since she was a baby. I actually took care of her as a small child. She now lives in Arizona. And she sent me a message about metal roofing. She's in the metal roofing business, and they ship and deliver all over the United States. What did my mind do? I said, oh my gosh, you need to know about send out cards. So that her prospecting me turned into me prospecting her and sharing with her how it works. She says, where can I go to get information? I gave her my website, and I said, watch the first video and then scroll to the bottom and look at the way some of the businesses use send out cards. And then I added her to Wise Sock, and I told her I wanted to tag her in a couple videos there. So knowing what your tools are and how to utilize them will get you far in this business.
And if you're not familiar with Wise Sock, please go first to YSOC, that's SOC, YSOC.info. That's going to tell you about the group, what we have established. And it's a secret group, so you won't be able to find it. So you'll have to ask someone that's already in the group. Gayle and myself, your upline, if we're not, is probably in the group. You can add and just use the group. It's a great testimonial group to help build your business. So we've talked about send, schedule, show. So what's next? Creating activity, making a commitment. And I think this is so important. You and I were talking about this as we were prepping for this call about making a commitment, how we both, I mean, I've been in SendOutCards for 10 years, and I think you've been in here for 12 years now, or maybe
Yep, 12 years.
right?
Mm-hmm,
And
12
one
years.
thing we both know is that a year from today, we will still be in SendOutCards. Like, this is our commitment. There's nothing's going to get us off course. Like, we are committed. And it's so important that everyone, if you want to go and, you know, have an action plan in SendOutCards, the first thing is you need to commit that a year from now, you'll still be in this business. Key, right? And so what we're going to do is show you a 1-year action plan. We also believe $97 unlimited plan. Every affiliate in SendOutCards should be on this plan. Why, Gayle, should every affiliate have a $97 unlimited?
Well, are we asking people to send 1 to 5 cards every day, heartfelt cards? Yes. So if you're asking someone else to do something, you're going to want to be mirroring that and doing it yourself. So being on the unlimited plan allows you to understand the plan. It allows you to send unlimited heartfelt cards. So you're not limited to 5 a day. You could do 10 a day. And some days you'll do more, some days you'll do less. But Callie, when I got on the unlimited plan, here's the value. I didn't have to think about not sending cards. Someone came into my mind, I automatically knew they needed to hear from me. And I didn't have to think, how much is this going to cost? No, it's $97 a month, including postage. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your business to be on this plan.
Yeah, I have to agree. When we moved to that 97 unlimited, I no longer had to think about, well, do I really want to send that person a card? I send more cards. And you and I actually looked at our numbers at convention. I think over last year, we're both up 30 to 40% in our card sending.
Mm-hmm.
And
why
a lot
not?
of that is unlimited because you get that idea. You know, every morning I'm going in, and part of my, what I call my top 5 follow-up hours is sending cards to people. I love the unlimited. And, you know, I can send them a card yesterday and I feel like sending them another one today. I do it. On the old plans, I didn't do that. I had a scarcity mindset, where now this gives us that mindset of abundance because we can just keep sending.
Absolutely.
Speaking of sending, you and I both think it's important that every affiliate also has a system package, our $395 system package. If you're thinking, oh no, I can't spend that yet, we're going to show you how you can make that money in 1 month to buy that system package. But Gayle, why do affiliates need a system package besides their $97 unlimited plan?
Well, because again, if you're an affiliate, you're going to be sharing this with others. And if you're using the product yourself, and why not create your own campaign for, you know, being able to touch those people who are maybe in the thought process of making that decision. So having a campaign that utilizes the system cards that go out over, you know, maybe 5 touches over the next 6 months, so they can get in the habit. And Callie, you've got some amazing campaigns. Plus, we get access to the campaign store. So if you're not creative, you can go find a campaign that suits your personality and style, no matter what business you're in, to be able to utilize that. So the system package is a must-have for every affiliate, especially if you're going out and sharing this with others.
Yeah, I definitely think it is. And you just talked about having our own campaign. So I do have a follow-up campaign. When I've shown someone SendOutCards, they haven't joined yet, I add them to a 5-card drip campaign. My new customers go on a 6-card drip campaign. So they're getting 6 cards from me over the next year. And I'm actually thinking of changing that to 10 and 11. I'm working on building some stuff. And then all my new affiliates get actually a 10-card campaign, 10 or 12 over the next year as well. And so those are just 3 ways for the system package. If you're not even thinking about like group sends for the holidays, we should all be sending some type of holiday card, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, season greetings, happy Hanukkah. In this business, that's important. So definitely 300 cards in that system package, it's a no-brainer.
Well, and then you get the value. Instead of paying $1.75 a card, you get the value of having $1.31 a card plus postage. So it's really both a money maker and a money saver.
Right. And if you guys are asking a question about that $1.31, so if you take 395 divided by 300, it's $1.31 a card. And what's really great is after you use those 300, you have that package for a year, then you get all your additional system cards at $1.31 plus the stamp. So that's what Gayle's talking about. So making a commitment. So next, Gayle, we talked about helping 2 customers get started with the $97 and a $396 system package each month. Very doable.
Because we're in this to make some money, right, Cal?
Right, we're in this to make some money. And so make a commitment. If you go out and show, right, set a goal, because when you have a goal, you do the activity. Some of you are very goal oriented, and if that helps you, it's like, okay, I need to go set up someone with a 97 and a 395. And they might ask you, well, do you have that? And if you do, which we recommend, you can say yes, right? It's hard to sell something that you're not on.
Exactly.
Yeah, you and I were talking about that earlier, Gayle.
Mm-hmm.
So next, you want to teach your customers, send 1 to 3 heartfelt cards per day and 50 system cards per month. So why do we want to do this?
Well, we just talked about it because, creating a habit. You might have a customer that says, oh, I've always wanted to send cards. Well, you have to help them create that habit. And that comes with accountability, asking questions, being there, like checking in with them, making sure that they're understanding the system. And then the 50 system sends a month. Callie, there's a lot of business owners that use SendOutCards to keep in touch. So perhaps it's, birthday cards. You just want to help people remember people's birthdays. So as you build your contact manager, business owners who have been in business for a while have lots of contacts. Maybe they're top 100. You can say, identify your top 100 best customers, and then every other month you can touch them with a card that you create within the system.
Right, it could be a holiday card. There's all kinds of holidays every month. And so the other thing is you want to create the habit because you want to get them addicted to SendOutCards. This is a good kind of addiction, right? Because you want them to stay on that subscription. You want them to renew their $395 system package. So if they don't create that habit, they're not going to use it and they're not going to stay on. Our job as the field in SendOutCards is to help people get started, but then help them use it to create that habit. And those affiliates that do that best have more success. Now, I do want to tell you, I'm not telling you you should go in and send their cards for them every month. That's not what we're saying. We're saying help them get started using the system. Answer their questions, help them create that habit. You may help them create their first, they want to do a drip campaign. That's great about the campaign store. But it's not your job to then go in the system every month and send it for them. And I think that's really important to say, Gayle.
Absolutely.
So, and then what's really cool is if you're not yet paid for, what does paid for mean? It means if you're on a 97, you go out and gather 497 customers, your subscription's paid for. SendOutCards is sending you back $97 a month. So if you do this after 2 months, you become paid for.
Bonus.
And then after 1 year, you would have 24 customers. Besides yourself on the system, you would have 24 customers. Just think the difference. If you had 24 customers on a 97 a month, what would that do? Well, we're going to show you because now we're into making money, right? And Gayle and I are both, we love SendOutCards. We love the heart of this company, but we like making money too because we like what the money can do for us in our lives. It's for us, it's not all about the money, but money creates things that, I wouldn't be over here with Steve if I didn't have the ability. If I had a traditional job still, I'm in England visiting my husband. So money is important. So let's talk about making money. So subscription residual. If you go out for every $97 customer, you actually make $19.40 per month in commission. That's what the 20% is. So Gayle, if you went out and gathered 24 customers over a year, after 1 year, you could be making $465.50 per month in residual income. How cool is that?
That's amazing. When I think about that as a business owner, I think, wow, if I'm making $465 a month, I'm sending more gifts, I'm sending more cards, because that's what's helping bring that back to me as I utilize this system. So keep going, Cal.
I know, and what I was thinking about is like when I first met you, and we met years ago at convention, you used like the first time I heard you present, you're like, I'm actually sending cards, and SendOutCards is actually paying me to send out cards because I make more having shared SendOutCards with others than I'm spending in the system. And it's probably even gotten better now with that 97 package.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay, so other bonuses, right? So things like the system package, we make a bonus. And so what we're going to share with you is, let's say you're at the manager level. If you're at the affiliate level, you haven't promoted, you're going to make a little less. If you're at the senior manager or above and you're getting paid at those levels, you're going to make more. So for each $395 system package, if you're a manager, you're going to make $240 per package you sell. If you're an affiliate and you haven't promoted, you make $140. So this is why you want to go and build and get promoted. If you're a senior manager, you make $290 and above, up to $335 all the way to Eagle. Gayle, we got to get to Eagle.
I know.
I know.
It's the goal.
So let's say you sell 2 of those a month, right? We say go gather $297 customers, with each of them have a system package. That's $480 a month starting immediately. And what's great about the bonus money is it allows you to make great upfront money while your residual grows, because we showed you that, almost $500 in residual, but that's after a year because you're only making $19.40 a customer. So it allows you to make almost $500 a month by selling these packages as that residual grows. And I love that.
Yes, because, and that's why we call it a bonus.
Yep. So after 1 year, right, talk about bonus money. If you go out and you set up 24 of these, that's $5,760 in bonus money in that first year. You and I were talking about, that's a nice trip.
Yeah, let's go on vacation.
Let's go. We'll be back. Sorry. No kidding. We'll finish. And then after a year, each customer can renew and you earn a new bonus. So let's say you're a manager now and you made $240, but in a year when they go and renew their system package and you're a senior manager, that could be actually $290. If you're an executive, I think it's $320 as an executive. So you want to promote and you can make more money, which is really cool. So we're still on making money. Additional commissions. There's other things that you can make commissions on in the SendOutCards plan. So additional cards, we had talked about over the 300 cards, it's $1.31 per card. Well, you earn 20% on those cards. So we said go out and have them send 50 group sends a month, or 50 system sends a month. That's 600 cards a year. So their first 300 included, but that second set of 300, you're actually going to earn 20% commissions on. You also
That's awesome.
It is. I love it, right? So you're making, and then they renew, and it's really great. You can also earn up to 20% on all gifts sent by your customers. And I love sending out gifts. I love sending gifts to my customers so they know, like our brownies, why wouldn't you want to send those? I actually brought Steve a 4-pack that Greg had sent us.
Nice.
I know. So any other on this? I'm going to show them other ways they can earn.
Well, let's talk about the gifts for a second, because, SendOutCards has some amazing gifts. And when you're on the 97, we didn't show this, but we can talk about it. There's 15 gifts that are on the premium that you actually get a discount when you're on the 97 a month. So there's another value of being on that $97 plan a month. And nobody has ever returned gifts that I've sent to them.
That's a good point. No, they don't return it. And I love that what gifts are on premium. So if you're not on that 97, when you go add the gift, it says premium shipping discounted. Like, oh, I would hate it not being on that and not getting that discount. Love gifts. So how else can you make additional commissions? By building a team, right? You can build a team of affiliates. What we're really sharing with you on those money is how to do it through customers, but you can also build a team. You can earn up to 2 to 5% wholesale on your first 7 levels of affiliates and their customers. You can also promote through our compensation plan, and you can earn up to additional 25% to unlimited levels of your affiliates and their customers, depending on where you are in our compensation program, what level you're at. Plus, you can learn leadership bonuses on our add-on items for you, the ones you sell, and the ones your team sell, depending on the coding. For example, the system package, that's why it's $140, $240, $290. But if you're an affiliate, your upline coded manager actually makes money when you sell a package as well. And I know as senior executives, we love that. That's why you want to promote. But even as a manager and a senior manager, starting to get that extra money and then being able to make bonuses and additional commission on my team, right? This is why you want to build a team. This is why it's so important to go help your team build their business as well.
Absolutely. And that's why we're doing this video for you today, because, it's important to understand this, not to just really know the compensation plan front to back, upside down and inside out, but to have an overview and know that what you do and what gets duplicated from what you do is when the bonuses come in.
Right. And one thing I love about this compensation plan is with our customers, the person that sponsors the customer makes the most because they make that 20% on their own customers. So your upline only makes money if you're making money, right? So it's our job to help you. It's not like, oh, we'll make money anyway. We help you make money. That's what helps us make money. And that's what it is, what network marketing is. And I absolutely love this comp plan. So let's talk about after 1 year, you've gone and gotten those 2 customers a month. So you've got 24 customers. They're all on the system package. They're going to want to renew because you've taught them how to use it. They're seeing, people are coming in. I'll give you an example, Gayle. I was at my dentist, brand new dentist the other day. They are in SendOutCards. They used our stuff against me, right? I got a card when I got back. It was a heartfelt card talking about my trip with Steve, the picture with the dentist and myself. And when I walked in there that day, they're like, you wouldn't believe every customer comments on the cards. Do you think they're going to continue using it every month?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
So, we're going to show you what you can make after a year. Now, no, this is one, you've got to maintain 24 customers at the 97. So you've got to do some work. You got to help your customers renew their $395 system package every year. And this is based on being paid as a manager and SendOutCards. So your monthly residual after a year is $465.60. Your system package bonus is $480 because you want every month to renew all 2 of them each month. So your total is $945.60 per month. How cool is that?
Hey, where else can you go after 1 year, Callie, and be making and increase your income of $1,000 a month?
Yeah, my husband and I were talking about this earlier as I was building these slides, and he's like, where can you go and ask for $1,000 a month raise in like traditional job? Are they going to give you $1,000 a month raise? Probably not.
Probably not.
Right? But you can go to work part-time in this business. And Gayle, this is only customers. This isn't sponsoring a team, because some of you are like, I'm not sure I can sponsor another affiliate. I believe you can, but this is just going and gathering customers. So let's say we've got someone overzealous. I would never be considered overzealous, right?
Never.
So let's say you were like, you know what, I love this idea, Callie or Gayle. I'm going to go get 4 customers a month on the $97 package with the $397 system package. Well, if you maintain those 48 customers after your year and you help them renew every year, again, paid as a manager, your monthly residual is now $931.20 a month. Your bonus is $960 every month for a total of $1,891.20 per month. I was like, okay, now we can go away, 1 weekend a month, go have fun with the family.
Absolutely, Callie. And I guarantee you're not going to be a manager still at this level. So
yeah, I didn't even figure out. Yeah, 48 customers. You're pretty close to promoting, I think, if you haven't already. So yeah, you can promote. And the great thing about this compensation plan is you can promote manager and senior manager just by gathering customers. You can do it with building a team too, but you have the option to just do it through customers. And then Gayle, let's say we've got someone, we have a lot of business owners in SendOutCards that become affiliates because they're using it. They know other business owners, like you're a real estate agent. And I was talking to other real estate agents. They're like, I send cards to other realtors. I know some of them are going to use it. So let's say it's someone like that that's just going to send up one customer per month with $97 unlimited plan and a $395 system package. So after the year, we're assuming that you've maintained your 12 customers. You're going to help those customers renew their $395 system package every year, and you're paid as a manager. Well, in this case, your monthly residual is $232.80, and your system package bonus is $240. So $472.80 a month, almost $500. And as a business owner, an extra $500 a month that you could put back into your marketing, what would that do for your business? Or what did it do when you hit that level, Gayle?
Well, most times, most business owners, we know that we have to spend money to make money. So we're spending money. Maybe it's a client event. Maybe it's like I'm hosting 2 or 3 client events a year, and the money that comes in from my SendOutCards residual income is going to pay for those client events. What happens at client events? You get face-to-face with people. You have more opportunities then to send more cards, and you have more opportunities to do business. So identifying as a business owner your top 150 people, pouring into them, use that $472 a month to give back to those who bring business to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. That's almost, it's a little over $5,500 a year. And think about it. If you had $100,000 in a bank, is anyone giving 5% back in a bank these days? That would be $5,000 a year. No, but this is something that you can do by one customer and one system package a month. You can go out and build this. So now let's talk about building a team of affiliates, because if you are out there sharing this, you are going to find people who want to share it with others. And Gayle, I know I'm under the belief is let our customers be customers, and when they're ready to start sharing, have them become affiliates then. I don't want someone who I don't want someone who doesn't want to share SendOutCards as an affiliate, because we do get paid 20% on our customers. So when they become an affiliate, I want to make sure they're ready and they want to go share it with others. I kind of spoke all over that, but do you want to add on that?
Well, and you've said it. So when I share SendOutCards, when I show the options, I always show the option as being an affiliate. But then I always recommend, I want you to get on the system first. I want you to get in the habit of utilizing it, sending your cards. At some point, you're going to have somebody ask, and then that's at the point where you want to take a look at adding the $59. Maybe you don't want to. Some people will prefer to just refer those people back to me, which is totally great because they're so focused on what they're doing. Don't make the decisions for people, but educate them as much as you can. And so, yes, always say, let's get you on the system, using it as the customer. And when you're ready to share this, there's opportunities that we'll chat about.
Yeah, and so I do a couple things that I want to add. I do something very similar. I'm just going to show them. We get them on the package, and I say, you know what? If you find yourself telling other people about this system, there's a way for you to become paid for, to get your system paid for. And they're like, sometimes they're like, okay, great to know. And sometimes they're like, well, what does that mean? Tell me more. So I share with them the affiliate option. But I'm also planting that seed because people are going to ask them. They're going to be like, hey, it's a really cool system. When they're ready, they become an affiliate. Or if they don't want to become an affiliate, they can refer business to you. Now, I am going to put this out there. When someone refers business to you, say thank you. Don't say, well, you can sign up and I'll do all the work for you. I know that's happened before in SendOutCards. It's a bad idea, right? Because SendOutCards pays us a commission because we're the one working directly with the customer to help them get started. If you then start signing up affiliates and you're doing the work for them, you're not going to get paid what you should in send out cards. And so it's really important now. If you have an affiliate that's going out and, helping someone get started, our job is to go help them show it the first few times so they can get it. Our job is not to just do the work for someone else and have them refer. And Gayle, I've been on kind of that soapbox lately, so I wanted to add that.
Absolutely, Cal.
So build a team of affiliates. And so you want to help them, right? You do want to help them get started. You want to help them get paid for, right? So they're getting their subscription paid for every month. You want to help them become a manager. You want to help them follow this plan. Help them go find $297 customers a month and a $395 package, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to create leverage by building a team and promoting through the stock compensation plan. And leverage is a beautiful thing, right? That's when you can take a little bit time off your business now. I wouldn't say go take off the next year, but by creating leverage, right, work is happening even when you're not working. You're starting to build your SendOutCards income through that leverage. And it's truly a beautiful thing.
Well, and leverage also doesn't mean that you stop sending cards and you stop SSS. Leverage just simply means that you're helping others so that over time, your income is going to grow and you'll have the opportunity to make decisions on how you spend your time.
Love that. That's a great way to say it. So activity, let's get back to activity because this is an action plan and activity really is key. And the key to that activity is SSS, send, schedule, show. And to remind you, right, you want to send 1 to 5 cards daily. You want to schedule your time, appointments to show, send out cards, follow up, time in your calendar to build your send out cards business. And you show. What if you went out and showed 1 person a day? And Gayle, we didn't catch this earlier, but I said, if you show 20 people a month. So I'm just saying show 1 person a day, Monday through Friday. I'm not saying all 30 days in a month. I'm just saying weekdays. If you show 20 people per month, how many are going to get started in send out cards?
Well, what if it's just 10 to 20%, Callie? That's 2 to 4.
Yeah, that's 2 to 4 people a month. And we just showed you what that could do. So if you can go out and show 1 person a day, talking Monday through Friday, if you're overzealous, do more or do it on the weekends as well. But if you can set that goal of 20 people per month, how many will get started? And some may not get started that month, but over time, yeah, you could have 10 to 20%. We were talking earlier that some people, don't join us for a year or 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It's a beautiful thing about being in the business. 10 to 12 years, we've shown people over time, we've stayed in touch, and when their timing's right, they're ready to join us. So here's a question we wanted to pose to all of you is, if you could earn an extra $500 a month, an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $2,000 a month, how does your life change? What happens? Right? I really want you to think about that. This is one of your homeworks from this training is, I want you to write that question down, or when I get all these questions up, take a picture of the screen. And I want you to journal and write about this. Really think about how does your life change? If your life does change that way, how does that make you feel? Right? Because it is about feelings. You got to get dialed into your feelings. And what could you do that you're currently not doing? Right? Focus on those things. And here's where it really comes in, is in send out cards, we don't focus on the money. We focus on the feeling, right? We focus on the heart. Our product is all about the heart. And Gayle says it best about working from the inside out. So do you want to share that?
Well, and we learned this from Jody Bateman at convention when she shared the eagle puzzle, and you have to work from the inside out on that eagle puzzle. I know there's a lot of you out there that are putting that together. And the focus comes on the eyes. You get the eyes together, but then it comes from the heart. You're building your business from your heart. You're building it from the inside out. You have your thoughts, your feelings, your heart. You put it into words, into a card. And when you send that out and you give and you give and you keep sending and you keep celebrating people and you keep acknowledging those people in your life, that's when the magic happens. It comes back. Focus on the heart, and your business will build in spite of you.
Yeah, definitely focus on the heart. So focus on, to close and to summarize this, right? what you want to create, right? Focus on that. Don't focus, I want to make $500 a month. What do you want that to create? Create a vision board around that. I know, Gayle, you've created vision boards. I've got them up in my office, right? Show what you want to see. Maybe that's more time with your family. Maybe you're a business owner and you want to be able to, not work as much. I was talking to a lady actually on your team, Amy, how she works her real estate business from 7:30 to 4:30 so she can spend time with her kids, right? She's a soccer mom. I love that. So what do you want to create? Next thing you want to focus on is send, schedule, show. And we have to tell you, the fortune is in the follow-up. When you do this, the commitment is that I'm going to show you. They get to decide if they want to join or not. Just make the commitment and then follow up with people. Stay in touch. And when they're ready, they will join you. And then lead with your heart. And that's what you were just talking about, Gayle. Give, and then give some more. So that's what to focus on. Gayle, anything you want to end with? I'm going to stop the PowerPoint, but let us come back into chat. So any last minute words of advice or wisdom that you want to give everyone on creating their action plan?
Patience with a sense of urgency. Have patience, learn the business, focus in. When you think of a success code, think of it takes time on task to develop a skill set. You have to experiment along the way what's best for you. You have a victory. When you have a victory, what happens? It leads you into giving you confidence. And then when you have confidence and you do it over and over again. So this is that daily habits is doing it every day. What happens when you practice, Callie? You get better at it.
Right, exactly.
Where you are today is not where you're going to be a year from now. It takes that experimentation. But when you get that victory and you get that confidence, it's going to lead you into momentum. And then it's going to be where you're going to be getting those messages from people about, hey, I've watched you for 3.5 years and now I'm ready to go. So it's go time. So be the best you, invest in yourself, invest in your mindset. Cody's teaching the blueprint for success. Get him, be in the ring, be in proximity with the people that you want to be like, that you want to be like, and then just go for it.
I love it. And that's why she and her husband, Steve, are the affiliates of our year. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. We hope you got tons of value out of this. Share it with your teams, and we will see you again soon. Bye. Thanks, Gayle.
Bye.